fastest on-the-cup caballero.
Dad, wait. Can't we arbitrate this thing?
All right, we'll compromise. The day that this knucklehead can hold a job for 1 week, I'll double your allowance. Good night, all.
The man's gone berserk. Poor guy is cracking up. All work and no play.
And you are going to try that on for size right now. Gather up your loose nerve ends, Freddie, my boy. We're going to hit the help wanted column.
You mean I gotta get a job?
Look, Freddie, we're now playing double or nothing with my money. What are you best fitted for?
That's a little hard to say. In college, I was voted the man most likely to succeed in becoming a bum. Say, I could try to get my old busboy job back. No, I couldn't afford that right now.
What do you mean you couldn't afford it?
I still owe him $12.75 plus tax for the dishes I broke.
I know. I'll give you an aptitude test. You know, find out what you're really suited for.
Oh, I've taken lots of aptitude tests down at the unemployment office.
Oh, wonderful. How do they come out?
They all came out the same. Busboy.
Oh, then your talents lie in the restaurant business, if we can keep you away from the crockery. Now, let's see. I know. Freddie, you can be a maitre d'. Of course, that's perfect. A head waiter never touches a plate.
Look, Margie, you can't just walk in and get a head waiter's job. You gotta be sort of a celebrity. You know, an attraction for all the famous people.
So you'll be a celebrity. I can manage that without half trying. Now, first, we've got to find a small, smart cafe that isn't doing too much business so you can attract it.
Wait a minute. What he looks like, this Count Dimitri. Like everybody else, he might come in here by accident. Then I could make him an offer.
Well, I have a picture of him here.
Oh, so this is the famous Count Dimitri. To my darling Ava from Dimitri. Ava, is that the...
Mustn't pry, Luigi. After all, it wouldn't be ethical for me to say she's a famous movie star, now would it?
Of course not, but we know, don't we?
Well, I really must be going. No, it can't be. Be still, my fluttering heart.
Who happened? I mean, what is it? That's him, all right. Oh, welcome to Luigi's, Your Excellency. You do great honor to my simple establishment, Count Dimitri.
No titles, please. This is America. Here I am simply Dimitri. Of course, those who know me call me Dimitri the Magnificent. Your name is Luigi?
Yes.
But you're not the Luigi I seek. I bid you good evening.
Just a moment, Excellency. I mean, Dimitri the Magnificent. Magnificent. As long as you didn't take a job no place else, why you don't work for me?
What? The great Dimitri waste his genius here? What do you call that proper vinegar? And these herbs? They'd assassinate the Dimitri salad.
Oh, you have created your own salad, maestro.
My masterpiece. The Dimitri salad has tickled every royal palate in Europe.
You, Dimitri, remember me?
Who's this? One of your waitresses?
Oh, Dimitri, you are a tease. We met in Paris, remember? I was the girl with the celebrity service.
Oh, yes, of course. Forgive me for not remembering, but after all, just another pretty face. So many women are mad about the boy.
Oh, 1,000 pardons, Excellency, for having this kind of junk. If you stay, I'll get your kind of junk. Listen, please, if you'll only stay and make my place the new home for the famous Dimitri salad.
Of course he will. I mean, won't you, Dimitri?
Well, of course, if the salary is right.
Oh, money is no object. I mean, I don't object to money. You will please come into my office and we'll sign the contract.
Oh, what's the idea of having dinner in this place? What's this got to do with Freddie holding a job?
You'll see. Oh, here's the maitre d'.
Good evening, madame, monsieur.
Freddie!
You may call me Dimitri. That's my gnome to head waiter.
Head waiter?
Don't raise your voice, Dad. We don't want to embarrass Dimitri his first night on the job.
I'm afraid all my tables are occupied at the moment. That is, the ones that aren't reserved.
Go on, Dad. You always have to tip the head waiter in these fashionable cafes.
Of course, if you want to eat in the kitchen. These tourists. Follow me, please. I think I have a small table.
You go ahead. I'll be right with you. Good evening, Mr. Luigi.
Oh, I'm glad to see you. Sit down, will you, please? This is an article from Milano, Italy. She is following him here, yes?
Huh? Who's following who?
That I know. This is the famous Lily Fantine, see? She has disappeared. Walks out on her fiancé, all because of some secret lover. Someone she met in Paris, it says.
You mean Dimitri?
Wouldn't that be wonderful? Overnight, my cafe becomes world famous.
Well, if I were you, I wouldn't count on... I'm not at liberty to reveal anything about Miss Fantine yet. Speaking of celebrities, did you see the man I came in with?
Margie dreamed up this Dimitri gag just to try to get her allowance back, right?
He's a celebrity.
Do you spend much time watching TV?
No time. I don't even have a set.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, that's why you don't recognize him. He's one of the biggest stars on television.
You don't say.
Yes, sir. There he is. America's boyfriend. The profile that built the 20-inch screen.
Well, well, in that case...
But, Mr. Albright, you couldn't be that big a heel.
Good evening, sir. It's an honor to serve you. A big celebrity. Because you are such a distinguished person, Dimitri will prepare for you his internationally famous masterpiece. The one, the only, his inimitable... Oh, boy, are you gonna get us, sir?
Luigi, I'm not in the mood.
Astro, I promise you, me you can refuse, but not one like him. Garçon, the salad cart.
Wow. It looks like I won't have to be the heavy after all. He'll find out for himself what a phony you are.
Bye, Margie. See you around.
Freddie, you're going to make that salad.
But what about Luigi?
I'll take care of him. Dad, if we get away with this, you'll go along. Please?
Well, here you are, Excellency. Now, what do you use to start with to make the dressing?
Well, to begin with, instead of using vinegar, I use a red wine. An impish little claret, gay but with a soul.
You lucky man.
That's not wine, it's Tabasco. Could I see you a moment, Mr. Luigi?
Later. I want to watch.
But it's about that opera singer, Lily Fantine, and...
You mean I was right? She is coming here? Oh. What a man, Dimitri. Does he know she's coming?
Yes. So if he's not quite himself tonight, you'll understand, won't you? Even the great Dimitri is a man. And we can't expect a man in love to concentrate on oil and vinegar, can we?
Oh, that's the reason he tried to beg off. He told me he wasn't in the mood. When is she coming?
Well, we haven't heard anything definite yet. I'll let you know. I wasn't supposed to tell anybody she was coming, but, well, I wanted you to understand in case his salad isn't quite up to snuff tonight.
Oh, I understand. Oh, he's about to serve it. You are making history tonight, sir. Yours is the first palate in all the Americas to thrill to a Dimitri salad.
Well, what do you know? It's not too bad at that.
Not too bad, he says. What a sense of humor. Dimitri's masterpiece, and he says not to.
Smooth. He tried to kill me.
Now take it easy, Dad. You'll be all right.
Do not worry. I understand. I, too, was once in love.
Huh? You idiot! You tried to poison me.
How dare you insult my Dimitri, you two-bit actor, you?
What?
You're just like all the other ham actors looking for cheap publicity. You think because Dimitri is famous, you're going to get your name in the papers. Get out of here!
Luigi, please, it's all right.
It is not all right. I will allow no one to upset my Dimitri.
Now see here, you.
Don't worry, Your Excellency. I will not allow that goof to come into Luigi's again. I promise you.
Out ahead. You've got to last out the week on the job first. Dad's plenty burned up as it is, but he won't go back on his word.
But this is the wildest idea you've ever had.
It's a perfect setup. Luigi's already sold on this opera singer bit. We're just going to take out a little job insurance, that's all.
Oh, Freddie, boy, when are you going to give this girl up?
Hello, Mr. Luigi. This is the girl from the celebrity service. Lily has just arrived in New York. For the sole purpose of throwing herself into Dimitri's arms.
She's coming here tonight. Oh, for goodness sakes. Does Dimitri know?
I think he's got a rough idea. Well, don't thank me. Thank that ever-loving Continental, the great Dimitri. Bye now.
We'll never get away with it. Never.
Oh, don't look so haggard, Freddie. The real Lily is thousands of miles away in Europe. Besides, nobody will know a thing about this but you, Luigi, and the divine Lily.
I swear, my friend, I'm telling you the truth. I wouldn't try to fool a newspaperman. Look, if you bring a photographer to Luigi's tonight, you will see Lily Pantine cast herself into the arms of the stupendous Dimitri.
A head waiter. I'm madly in love with a head waiter. It is too funny.
Oh, but Madame, how did they know we were in New York? We arrived but this morning.
They could not have known. It is obviously a publicity stunt from this head waiter, Dmitri.
How dare they do such a thing?
I should have told them long ago that Jack and I are married.
When I think of what would happen if he should hear of this.
My dear temperamental husband is no doubt cooling his heels on some steamship in mid-Atlantic.
But he could be on a plane.
Wherever he is, I'm going to dine at Luigi's tonight and watch with great interest while Lily Pantine throws herself into Dmitri's arms. Help me bless you.
Good evening, madame. You have a reservation? If not, you can see how impossible it is to get a table.
I'm afraid I neglected to make one. Is there some special attraction here tonight?
Tonight and every night. People are coming from all over the world just to see the one, the only Dimitri. You will not think he is so amusing when Lily Pantine arrives. She's following him all the way from Europe for love.
You really think she will appear?
She cannot help herself. No woman can resist Dimitri. For goodness sakes, this must be the divine Lily now.
Dimitri! Where is my Dimitri? Oh, there you are, my love. Dimitri, my own.
Lily, my beloved.
No photographs, please. Tonight I am not the opera star, but simply a woman in love. Take me where we can be alone. That little table there will do.
There, you see? I told you. Oh, for the cheap publicity. is the hound again. I thought I told you never to come in here again.
I have a personal interest in this phony head waiter of yours, and I'm checking up.
Phony? You got the nerve to call Dimitri a phony? Well, the great Lily Pontine doesn't think so. Look.
Well, what about Jacques? What'll he do about this new romance?
Chuck! Poof! He is in the past. Forgotten.
Are you going to leave quietly, or must I do it noisy?
Dimitri, my love, I must powder my nose. You have a customer to take care of. A good care of him.
Just a moment. I think we should know one another. My name also is Lily Pontine.
Oh, no. You're still in Europe.
Now you listen to me, you...
Luigi, tonight I do not wish to be disturbed by these loud tourists. Would you mind throwing them out?
Why, you little pipsqueak, you?
It will be a pleasure to throw him out, Dimitri.
Good. As a reward, I shall prepare you a Dimitri salad. Join me in the kitchen after you've thrown this lout into the streets.
Take your hands off of me.
Where is he? Where is this swine, Dmitri? Let me put my fingers around the neck of this pig who steals my lily.
Who are you?
I am Jacques, the greatest basso in all the world.
He's not here. He left just a moment ago for Romania to get some romaine lettuce for his...
I see it here. It must be here. And my lily is somewhere in this place as well.
And I've got to get out of here before Dad sees me. Please, you've been so nice and understanding. Won't you meet me at my apartment and let me tell you the whole story?
Well, I guess a little more mystery won't hurt. Where do you live?
10C at the Carlton Arms. And thank you, you're a darling. Oh, and tell Freddie, that's Dimitri, to meet us right away. He's the important part of my story. See you at the apartment.
Please, I beg you, do not make a scene. I tell you, Dimitri is not here.
I will wait.
Where can I find Dimitri? I have a message for him.
You're not the only one.
Tell him to come at once. Apartment 10C, Carlton Arms. It is very important.
So she was not here, you miserable wretch.
Who?
Don't you try any more of your lies. I saw her leave. Where did she go to meet this Dimitri swine?
Yes. Yeah, she's having a rendezvous with him in apartment 10C at the Carlton Arms. Luigi, you are a hero. You saved Dimitri's life, and your reward, a Dimitri salad.
Even my Jacques will be amused when I tell him the story, Margie.
Come on to my room while I get out of this outfit, and I'll tell you the rest of it.
What's the idea of trying to sneak into my apartment?
For this, Dimitri, you pig!
Dimitri? I'm not Dimitri.
Don't lie to me. Where is my lily?
Lily? Who's Lily, and who the devil are you?
I am Jacques, her husband. Now, don't try to hide her. I know she keeps the rendezvous with you.
Are you crazy? There's nobody here but me. Go in and see for yourself.
All right.
You've been awfully nice about this, Miss Pontine. But then I could tell you're a swell person by your records. My singing teacher says a personality always comes through in the voice.
You have studied voice?
You should hear me practicing with your records of La Traviata.
Oh, let me hear you sing. Perhaps I can help.
Well, as long as nobody can hear me but you.
So, Lily is not here, you swine.
Now, wait a minute. That's my daughter. She's studying opera. And I'll cut that out, you lunatic. I'll prove it to you. I'll get Margie out here. You'll get a nasty shock when you find out who's in there. You can't go in there. She's dressing.
kill the man who ruined my home.
Stop it. You're making a tragic mistake. I will explain.
Explain nothing. I'm taking you home. Then I will return and finish Dmitri.
I told you that was a mistake. That's Dimitri. I've had enough of your stupid temper.
Oh, Lily, my love, my back,
This is all your fault, you phony Dimitri.
Why is everybody belting me? I'm not Dmitri anymore.
What do you mean? You didn't quit your job.
No, Luigi fired me. He finally tasted a Dmitri salad.
Now, Dad, about our little bet, double or nothing, wasn't it?
That only applied to Freddie lasting a week at Luigi's.
Well, that's where he's working right this minute. You see, Freddie got a $50 advance when he took the head waiter job, and I've convinced him that the only honest thing to do is work it out for Luigi. He's now the busboy.
What?
Knowing Freddie when it comes to breaking dishes, I'd say he has a long career ahead. So pay off, please.
Well, that's my little Margie.